Donald Trump spoke, I guess, at one of his resorts yesterday to a dead silent crowd. It wasn't even clear there were live people left in the room. Everybody might have died from how quiet it was. And Trump actually tells one of these sir stories. He's still telling the sir stories. Does anybody believe these stories at this point? Listen to this.
I said, Ron, you're going to win. He said, I don't think so. I said, yep, you're going to win. And he ends up winning. And then what happens is 3 or 4 years go by, and the media says to him, Governor, are you going to run against the president? And he said, I have no comment. That means he's going to run to me, right? You know, we're smart people, Tim. When they say, I have no comment, that's not a good. I said, did he say I have no comment? So I started hitting him very hard, because a lot of the stuff he says is not true about, his achievements. Actually, a lot of good governors in Florida, because you have the ocean and you have the sun.
Right.
And that's two good combinations. But I started hitting him. They said, sir, you shouldn't hit him that hard. He's a Republican. I said, I don't give a damn what he is. And now he's, he's hurting. Let's put it that way.
As you can see, the crowd absolutely titillated into silence. I did hear some utensils clanking in the background, so at least someone was converting food into energy while Trump spoke. A very interesting process that the human body is able to do, but not a huge level of excitement in that process, as you can imagine. Trump then actually, at this same very strange pronouncement, telling the crowd that America is not great right now. Now, among Republicans, one of the things that used to be an absolute element of orthodoxy is no matter who's president, you always say the country is the best. Under MAGA, this has changed, where now it is acceptable to say when a Democrat is president, the country isn't great. As soon as I get in, though, it's going to be great again. But then now Biden's president, so it's no longer great. You used to get crushed for this if you said this sort of thing.
And keep America great. Actually, MAGA, right? But, that's a keep America great.
Right.
And I was going to use that. But then when they took over, you could never use it because they'd let America go down the tubes. America's not great.
Whoa.
We're not respected anymore. We're not respected. We are not respected by the world.
There you go. So anyway, that used to get you in trouble in the past, but it is really a change in the Republican Party. It's no longer about the United States being, by the way, I find this entire it's great, it's not great stuff really dumb, extraordinarily dumb, but we have to analyze the level at which they are discussing politics. I find the whole thing dumb. It used to be that you always say, this is the greatest country, period. Okay, we don't like the guy in the Oval Office, but this is the greatest. Now, MAGA, in its self-serving delusions of grandeur, will now they're fine now, saying the country isn't great when a Democrat is in the White House. It's a change, and it's connected to very much of how to a lot of aspects of how MAGA operates. And there it is. We will have these clips. If you're wondering what it looks like for Trump to speak to a crowd so silent that it might be a morgue. We'll have these clips on our Instagram. We will have these clips on our TikTok. And of course, we will have them on YouTube as well. Everybody loves a good bowl of instant ramen every once in a while. Hard to beat the convenience. Usually not the healthiest option. The taste is often very so-so. But that's only because you haven't tried Imi, which is a different kind of ramen. Our sponsor, Imi, makes ramen noodles you can actually feel good about. Low carb, only 5 net carbs, 18 grams of fiber for digestive and gut health, 22 grams of protein, so you're satisfied and fueled, which is not how you often feel after traditional instant ramen. The best part is it just tastes really great. The texture and the flavor are just like the ramen you're used to in the Japanese restaurants. It comes in 6 delicious flavors, all vegan, creamy chicken, spicy red miso, spicy beef. Imi is an awesome alternative when you need a quick snack. It'll keep you from reaching for the junk food. It's as easy as any instant ramen. You just pop it in the microwave. Go to imieats.com/Pacman and use code Pacman for $5 off. The link is down below.